For as long as I can remember, there has been an annual gathering of people to a small abandoned village in a region of central Greece called Evrytania. This village was called Douliana, but was later changed to Stournara. The following clips are from the July 20th, 2022 gathering and contain accounts of Vasili Makris, Despina Xekarfotos, and Niki Kehagias, who were all born in this village. This annual gathering sees people from Australia, United States, Canada, and many other areas of the world and Greece reunite and reminisce about their lives in this village. Many of the former inhabitants of this village have since passed away, and the ones that remain won't be here for much longer. I was really hoping to capture some of these memories and pass them along so that the people of this village and their stories will live on.
My mother and my father.
What was your mother's name?
Elena. Like Lena. Elena.
How long time do you wait?
7 years.
7 years. Then you, and the bone is.
Yeah. You wash with the wine and everything.
What about one of your brothers?
You wash it before.
You put it in the bag and wash it with the wine. I never see it, but that's what it is.
Before you were born, your brother passed away. Is this those?
Oh, no, those ones, they were buried down there, and then after years, this is a new thing. They buried it.
Där är min mamma och pappa. Där är de två lådorna. Makris. Då begraver han dem. Vänta 7 år. Så gräver de upp in.
My whole route.
Yeah.
But I don't mind to stay with where now my kids. But never forget my
Yes.
heart.
Hold his hand, bye.
Τα παιδικά με έμορφε. Εδώ I think here or up there.
The root, those roots, they come in twine and then they...
On the wall ήρθε ένας Ιταλός και τον κρύβα.
There's an Italian that came here and they were hiding him.
He was an army after they fell and they go and he died. And I remember here or there his cemetery. Ήρθανε after οι γονείς του και το πήραν.
Oh, his parents came and got his body. They claimed his body here. He had died here.
Your laces,
Tie up your laces, Astra. What year was that, Theo Vasili Makris? This is World War II? Yeah, Italian here, yeah.
I don't remember exactly, but I remember που πέθανε εδώ και τότε επειδή δεν ήταν Ορθόδοξος δεν τον βάλανε inside, they put it outside.
Oh, because he wasn't Orthodox, they buried his body here, outside of the cemetery.
But They respect it, they have cemetery.
The burial.
Yeah.
They saw it a burial.
You know where I come from? They used to, it's a small island too.
Yeah.
And everybody, if anybody committed suicide,
They buried
they
him.
weren't to be buried inside
They have a different place.
the
Yes.
cemetery. They were outside of
Yeah.
the cemetery.
Exactly.
Because you,
Changed it.
same here. Yeah.
Okay, I wanted to record a video a little bit. Tell me about the history, about what you guys... You were born in this village. What's the name of the village? What's your name?
My name is Vasili Makris. Born 1936, July 15.
Okay.
Despina, Χρήστο Μακρύ. Εγώ θα το πω.
Πες το ό,τι θέλεις.
I born 1944, 27 Νοεμβρίου της Αγίας Εκατερίνης.
And who are you?
I was the last one. I was born 1950 when my parents and the family came back from Agrinio, where they went with the
When it was a war.
with the war. And they came back in 1950 and I was born June 6, 1950.
Okay.
Και γεννήθηκες, να εξηγήσω, όχι στο πατρικό μας το σπίτι, γεννήθηκε στο σπίτι
Της νονάς μου.
της Δέσποινας Μουτογιάννη. Στο σπίτι της νονάς της Δέσποινας.
Εκεί που έφαγε το φίλι, το δάχτυλό του.
In this χωριό? Εδώ
Yeah,
πέρα.
yeah.
So you were born in this village.
And
Next
to
door.
the house.
And Vasili, you were born in this village too?
Yes, yes, all of us.
And your parents were born in this village?
Yes.
What's your parents' names?
Ο πατέρας ήταν Χρήστος Κωνσταντίνου Μακρής και Ελένη Κωνσταντίνου Βαστάκη.
Okay. So, you guys tell me a little bit about the history of the village here. Can you tell me anything about the village?
Κάπως γεννηθήκαμε εμείς εδώ στο χωριό, ήταν πάντα αγαπητό και ενωμένοι, πώς να σου το πω.
All together.
All together, everybody help each other.
Not relative, no matter. If you born here,
Okay, so everybody was, you said, agapiti στο χωριό εδώ πέρα.
και τώρα
Friendly.
να σου πω,
Friendly.
yeah, our family. Ο παππούς ο Χρήστος είχε one brother and
Καρπαφώτης.
yeah, 1, 2 sisters,
Three.
3 και είχε και 3 sisters. Την
Ελένη, τη
Ελένη.
Μαρία και Βασιλική.
και Βασιλική. Η γιαγιά Ελένη είχε έναν one brother
And one sister.
and one sister. They both born in this town and both die in this town. Ο παππούς, ο Κώστας, δεν θυμάμαι πολλά.
He died very young when
No, η γιαγιά πέθανε very young.
Stephanie.
Ο παππούς,
Όχι, ο παππούς χτύπησε το πόδι του.
ο παππούς, ο Κώστας, ο πατέρας του
Πατέρα μας.
πατέρα μας, είχε και, μία, δύο, τρεις αδερφές και έναν αδερφό, τον οποίο δεν τον γνωρίσαμε εμείς ποτέ. Είχε φύγει, είχε πάει στο Ισταμπούλ και από εκεί είχε πάει στην Αίγυπτο. Never met him or his family. Η μία αδερφή του παππού ήταν παντρεμένη του Πανετόλιου, την λέγανε Μαρία. Η μία ήταν παντρεμένη στο μεγάλο χωριό και τη λέγανε Ελένη. Και η μία ήταν παντρεμένη στην Κοντίβα και τη λέγανε Βασιλική. Έχουν πολλά παιδιά κάνει εγγόνια, δεν τα γνωρίσαμε όλα. Της Θεία Μαρίας τα γνώρισα, τα παιδιά της, τα εγγόνια δεν τα γνώρισα. Γιατί το 1947 until 1950 μέναμε στο Πανετόλιο.
This is when you guys left the village? This is
Yeah.
when everybody left the village? The village was abandoned?
Everybody left the village because it was the Second War.
World War II.
Yeah, και είχαμε
The Civil War came.
Civil War.
Yes, the Civil War came afterwards.
Yeah, and that's why 1950 we came back here, then Thea Niki born here,
Το ψημάδι.
and that's at start. We built, our house was το κάψανε οι
Burned down from
Yeah.
Οι στρατιώτες,
Yeah.
γιατί του είχαν αποθήκη. Στρατιώτες.
ο στρατός το έκαψε,
Γιατί-
γιατί είχε αποθήκη, μαζέψαν ό,τι βρήκαν από το χωριό και ο στρατός για να μην τα πάρουν
Ήταν οι όπλα.
για το κάψαν.
They were hiding guns in the house and then
Yeah.
Οι
they
αντάρτες
burnt it.
του
Yeah.
είχαν κάνει αποθήκη.
Yeah, and then start here, and myself and my cousin from next village came to fix the house, and he was a carpenter, and always he worked in there, and I helped him, and he said to Yaya Elena, Thea, do something, send Vasili to learn carpenter.
He's good with his hands?
With this only. That's why I start. Then I went to Karpinisi with school and I learned the carpenter.
Oh.
That's the way I start with the carpenter.
So everybody slowly started leaving here. Do you remember what year?
And everybody. After I left, okay, my brother
Your brother Costa?
Costa had a long story. 1948 or something.
You don't remember him.
I don't remember exactly. That
Never
time
close.
they came and take him.
all the
With
young kids.
All the kids. They not
Who
they
took
not
them?
ask you what. They
Yeah,
came
that
here.
is-
You
The gorillas.
follow us.
The gorillas they did.
Okay.
And he was and after we find out he was still alive, 1950. The time.
So he was gone and you didn't know he was even alive or dead or
No.
nothing?
No. And but there was an army, like an army, hit accident and lost some from his feet and came back, but he never came back
Here.
here.
Okay. He never once visited the village ever afterwards?
I think
7 years. Yes,
no,
he did.
He did for an hour. For an hour,
Visit.
half an hour, and
that's
he
it.
left.
Never. He lived in Athens, and his family there.
And when did you leave? You left here in 19...
I left. Okay. I left 1964
No.
May
No.
1st,
Tanasi.
and I went to Canada. Okay, but from
This
here-
village?
From here, I don't remember exactly the day. 1952 or 53, I went to learn
Carpentry.
carpenter, and then
You work in
I worked for the same company for a year, In 1964, I left, went to Canada.
And Tia Despina, when did you leave the Choreo here?
I don't remember. Don't ask. You have to ask my daughter. They find out, could send me everything. They went.
Oh, the time you came to Canada, 1966.
That's it.
66.
2 years exactly after
He left
I
And you went straight to Canada? You left from Douliana, from here,
to
straight there?
Canada.
And Mom, you were where? You came from here, you left from here.
from here too.
What year?
64,
No, I left
after 64.
7.
66, 68, or 67. Between
70.
You're gonna check the passports.
1970.
I know.
You left
19th
Douliana.
April 1970.
And how many years difference? Because you're the youngest. Theo Vasili's the third oldest, right? Because it was Theo
Okay.
Costa,
Theo Costa. Theo Costa born 1928.
28. Okay.
And
We have another brother.
And the other brother was born
I
in.
think he born 1930,
Okay.
and I born 1937. Or we have between each 3 or 4 years.
6 years.
6 years or 10
Yeah.
years, Mom said.
I have
Between-
6 years from my sister, 14 years from my brother.
Okay.
And my brother born 1928. Maybe, I think so. No, my brother, the other passed away, was born 1933.
33. And I remember you saying when we were up looking at the bones there, you were saying how you have such fond memories of living here, growing up as a child here.
Okay, I have something missing in my heart, my brother, because I don't know, they not see exactly how he or working together or play together. I lost very,
He doesn't remember.
and
You
I don't.
understand?
And this, I have something in my heart, something missing.
From Themio?
Yeah,
So you play, because he was older than you by 3 years, you said?
maybe more, John.
Maybe more,
But
between
6 years
3
something.
or 4 years.
And he played with you and you
You know, just how
were a kid. And how old was he when he passed away?
I don't know.
13 years, 13. I know
13?
that. 13 years old.
He was 13 years old when he passed away. He fell. He hit his head. And then your father found him.
Yes.
He saw him in a dream, I think. What was the story?
Yaya,
Oh,
What?
Yaya saw him. Yaya saw the dream.
no, you're wrong. They were in Kappa. Like,
The old days, you have no raincoats, you have that special made from wood. And
our mother went to find,
She dreamed about it.
no, our mother went to find the Kappa. He went around and checked. He couldn't find nothing.
exactly, yeah.
My father dreamed at night and said, don't let our mother go pick up the thing. Kappa in Niki, you gonna go and get it. And my father went and found it.
He find exactly.
My mother went to that place and couldn't see it.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
And that was hard. And that was before you were born too, Tia Despina?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
You were born.
Before.
All right, so when was the last time, so let's say Douliana itself, when was the last person a little bit, like slowly people were leaving after you had left in the 1960s, 66, 70, you left, Mom, and then slowly more and more,
Everybody left.
everybody left?
Everybody
Yeah.
left.
And after start, the village start slow, and everybody.
Finished.
And now you come back once a year?
Oh, thank God.
I'm gonna tell you the story. Why we're coming back in this day, our remittance,
Our end.
they're not here. Our end, είχε του Θείου Κανατά, right?
Oh,
Της θείας μου κουνιάδος, πώς να σου το πω, brother-in-law.
Say the
Okay.
story.
My aunt's brother-in-law. Okay.
And that time they have cows up at the mountains, and they went, today you're gonna go, tomorrow another person they're gonna go. And he started going up, instead of going from where I was supposed to go, he started going στο ρέμα πάνω, είδες αυτό που
εξηγήσεις πώς. Oh, that's why they have, okay, that can explain. My fear in αδερφή της, my aunt, sister to my mother.
Okay.
She married a blind person. He not born blind, but the time was baby in
κρύπ.
the crib. The chicken fly and
Scratched his eyes?
scratch the eyes and make not full blind, but little bit. And then after he grow, went up to the mount and walking in between the trees. And one tree from the one branch hit the other eye and blind right there.
Oh my God.
And his brother was.
And he had a brother. That time in the village, if you have animals, cows and everything, and you know what they doing? You have a cow, and once a month or how many you have, they have up in the mountain. Today your turn, next day your turn. The families go like that. And his brother, instead to go from the road to go up, says, I went through the river. In between, before go to the end, you have big storm. Means big storm,
Rain.
rain and everything. And the guy, I don't know, from the water or from the storm, killed there in the river, and they find after, and
The next day.
and after before never went to the church to have celebrated day. Was up in the mountain. The people, today I have to go to the farm and go, not use it. But from that day, because it was like today in the village, from that day, you have,
Started going to the church.
and they says from now on, no matter what, we have to go to the church.
His mother έταξε ένα κατσίκι στον προφήτη Ηλία.
Και δεν το πήγε.
Δεν το πήγε, το έφαγε ο αητός μπροστά στην πόρτα της εκκλησίας.
An eagle ate the goat in front of Prophetis Elias.
Because his mother promised she's gonna put that goat to that day to eat it at the church, to cook it and eat it, but she didn't take it. So after they said to
His son killed already, and maybe God sent us a message. And God,
This date, 20 Prophetis Elias, 20 Iuliu, 20th of July.
Yeah, in the prophet Elias up the mountain. And the story from our village, the long, I don't know how many years back, was 300 families.
That's the way it was that time.
The boat here, but I don't know how long back. But that time came a flu,
Oh yeah.
and the whole village, everybody died everyone, except these people living in this area.
This corner.
On this side, okay.
Yeah,
Nah,
but 300 families. But that's why our church celebrates 26th of July, not Agios Athanasios, January 18th. Our the main church celebrates July 26th. Still, the church, if
yeah,
goes,
Paraskevi Pig.
Yeah, I saw the church on
Yeah.
the other side there.
But now they have this church.
there was 300 families,
Wow.
and that time was flu like.
Like a pandemic of some sort that
Pandemic.
killed,
And-
yeah.
And the young people die.
Well,
Young,
And
the whole families.
everybody.
Yeah,
And that's why you celebrate.
yeah. That's why actually our celebration for the village, the church, is 26th of July. But after they now use
20.
Prophetic.
Okay. And you guys no longer go up to Prophetis Elias.
No,
The journey's to, how long is it? It's half an hour?
walking it's 1 hour.
more,
More than an hour.
more, because you have to go all through.
Now too old to go.
Now they're too old. So
Oh.
you just come here, you do your church, so you do
Yeah.
church here, and then you have a panigiri where you roast a lamb.
And they have everything reunion too.
Yes.
For
From all the
this-
people who have left this
Yeah.
village.
I wish you guys start coming when we go.
I wish
That's my
to keep
The tradition.
tradition.
not only the tradition, to continue, and you guys know
Maybe
your
up there
roots.
Some.
Your roots.
All right. So, and we'll close it out, but anything you want to say, a wish, like you said here, that was your wish here. All of you guys, you wish the same thing
Yes,
Yeah.
that's my wish.
for your children to, your grandchildren,
next year,
everybody to
my-
come here.
And no matter to keep your roots, from your parents, from godparents, from everyone, this is nothing wrong. This is something.
That's
not
my
a-
wish.
That's
Promise me that, John.
the best. Nothing can replace, no matter if you give $1 million to your kids, how to replace. They came from the village board, no matter
make this
poor
one.
or rich, what they keep in their heart. That's.
Okay.
Thank you,
Thank you for your time, guys.
and all the best.
Thank you. Thank you.
Να έχετε good time. I hope
And be happy and
happy, healthy,
close with each other.
and close.
And promise you're gonna keep the tradition. That's all.
Thank you, guys.
Bye bye. She was so rushed to go.
She's hungry.
It was so nice to hear.
Oh.
That was so nice.
Through the other place.
Did you not have one person that was a doctor in the village?
No,
No.
one doctor. Village doctor have Xekarfotos for my aunt died because they have no doctor. The time they delivered the baby. The baby survived and she died. My cousin still. And that bad.
Yeah. That's so bad, yeah. Oh.
Listen.